But if we rewind the clock just for a moment here, and you think, okay, coming out of Super Bowl 50, Broncos had a big decision to make. They had a Derek Wolfe situation and they had a Malik Jackson situation. Which one do you bring back? I think through the lens of history, the Broncos' decision to kind of err on the side of Derek Wolfe turned out to be the right one, even though Wolfe would go on to, of course, have some injury issues and whatnot. But Malik Jackson, he peaked in 2015. Let's be honest. He peaked in 2015. I would argue Derek Wolfe didn't peak until, honestly, that last year in Denver, right before he suffered that injury that cost him the last 4 games of the season, where he was leading the team in sacks. He was on his way to possibly a Pro Bowl and a huge payday. He ended up getting a little payday from the Baltimore Ravens, but I would argue the Broncos made the right decision. And I still give Malik Jackson his props, though. I mean, he's the guy that fell on that fumble, the first Von Miller strip sack in Super Bowl 50 that DeMarcus Ware was like trying to get to it, but Malik beat him to the punch, touchdown. And Vaughn, that was like where we all knew, man, Vaughn was going to be a monster today.
I think the difference is, and you're right with what you're hinting at there, Jacksonville paid Malik for what he's done, and the Broncos paid Derek Wolfe for what he was going to do. I feel like the Broncos thought he was the better long-term investment. Maybe they thought Malik Jackson was like a Julius Thomas, like a one-year flash-in-the-pan product of the system, whatever, and they decided to go their separate ways. It's a hard, unenviable situation to be in, having to choose between those two players. But in Malik's case, he won a Super Bowl, he landed a big money contract, and now he goes and retires on his own timeline. So I think everyone wins in the end.